Okay, I'm going to cover a video on how Duradry is using campaigns within their Klaviyo account to drive revenue for their business. What I'm going to cover is I'm going to cover the campaign types that they tend to send on a monthly basis. I'll also go into roughly what the percentage allocation of those campaigns are throughout their monthly or within their monthly calendar or schedule. And then I also want to highlight the type of campaigns they tend to send to ensure that they vary content that the audience receives. Remember now, okay, a lot of D2C brands run into the issue of causing inbox blindness, meaning that you over send promotional or sales type of emails and you don't vary it up enough to keep your audience engaged. Duradry is a brand that always strives to vary it up a bit, even though they are, if they're selling a product, they are taking, a good mix of things into account. So let me go into some of these. I'm going to hide my face for a second. So if I quickly go over the campaign types and then roughly the allocation of it getting allocated throughout a calendar month. Again, it does vary depending on if it's Black Friday or if they're doing a big product launch and so forth, of course. But you're looking at about 65% of their campaign emails are dedicated to promotional sales, pushing products. Okay. It's a big part of their communication. What they do is they do, in fact, rework the messaging so that it doesn't always feel very pushy and salesy. Okay, yeah, at Magnet Monster, we are quite in touch with the type of copy that generates or converts into either clicks or orders for brands. Educational is a big part of their campaign sends, 13% roughly. We then also push the subscription at 5%, contests 3%, collecting user generated content 3%, text emails from the founder 3%, qualitative surveys, and then your longer tail here, we do push bundles, gamification, product launches, collecting zero-party data. So you can see there's a long tail of different campaign types that is not promo or sales focused, and it's critical to vary up the content angles. We quickly want to show you some of the examples that has been sent in the past. Yeah, you can see collecting zero-party data, prompting people to submit a quiz, gamification. Here you can see there is in-mail interaction elements. If you click on a box here, it reveals your special gift. So you can see gamification, promo and sales, heavily focused on Black Friday promo sales, pushing discounts and so on. Bundles, very big on bundles, increasing AOV for orders. Contests, they are big on contests, both contests and collecting user-generated content, so they can repurpose it on other channels, social channels, and so on. They also like to give away incentives, so win a gift card, win some money, and so on. Educational, they are, as I've mentioned, they are heavy on educational pieces. At Magnet Monster, we believe that if a product is geared up for an educational angle, you do want to push that. So here you can see answering frequently asked questions. We talk about ingredients of the products and so forth. Pushing subscriptions here, constantly getting people to sign up for a subscription instead. The convenience around it, the incentives around it, and so on. Text emails from the founder. You'll see a lot of emails come from Jack, the founder. And then lastly, qualitative surveys, pushing out surveys so that we gather info around people's buying preferences, how we can develop the product further, learning more about the customer, and so forth. So that is pretty much a wrap up of Duradry's campaign type of strategy. And then again, of course, there's different segmentation for each of these type of emails. Subscription, pushing a subscription will target people that is not on a subscription, okay, that haven't canceled a subscription. So that is a different video compared to this one. but we can cover segmentation in another video. But here you can pretty much see how it unravels on Duradry. Again, for your brand, you definitely want to come up with a big split of campaign types depending on the audience, your product, and so forth, but vary up promos, educational, subscriptions, contest, and the list goes on.